everyone, my name is Shelise, also known as Mommy Trader here on YouTube. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. If you are new around here, welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank y'all so much for coming back. I do appreciate all of you guys being here. I have some new subscribers, so let me just do a recap. My name is Shelise. I am 37. I'm a wife and a mama to 3. And so my family of 5 is trying to achieve something called FIRE, which is financial independence, retire early. We've been on this journey for 7 long years. That's 87 months, okay? 87 months on this journey, trying to be consistent and all of that type of stuff. So if you want to know more about how to invest, how to build up real estate, how to build in cryptocurrency, NFTs, net worth, I mean, all of those type of things, I-bonds, savings and cash and all of that, subscribe to the channel, like the video, and join us. Check out many of my playlists. I do share real numbers, so I take you inside of our accounts so that you can see the receipts behind everything that I'm saying. Good, simple investing knowledge and strategies will get you to this point. I'm not a financial advisor, but like I said, I share all of my accounts. I don't know how much more transparent anybody on the internet it can be, okay? And if you are a returning investie bestie, I do appreciate you and you coming back and supporting your sis so that she can be the what? Y'all say it with me, the Oprah of the investing world, okay? So today we're going to be doing our passive income update for the month of July. Y'all already know I love passive income. Why do you love passive income, Shelise? I'm glad you asked. I love passive income because it is the easiest form of income that you can make. Passive income is different from active income because active income takes most of your waking hours to actually earn. So you're 9 to 5, if you have like a side hustle, things like that. Passive income, on the other hand, takes little to no effort from you to earn. So some of these are like dividends, sometimes these are cash back, maybe interest payments, maybe rental income, things like that. So I'm going to talk you guys through ours, but before I get to that, I wanted to just give a shout out to all of the BCL budgeters this week. So shout out to Apyrl for creating this awesome movement. It's a great way to really support each other because let me just tell y'all, finance, money, whatever it is, the topic is super taboo and it affects us on a regular basis. Most of us, no, all of us need this to actually survive and to live. And we want to break a lot of these generational curses, like these financial money curses that plagues us in our families. And it can start with us. So I really love this movement, being able to discover new people and support other people in their journeys. Okay. So shout out to Apyrl and the budgeters this week. I'll have them tagged below. It's myself. So your investie bestie. Yes, I'm your investie bestie is on the list for this week, as well as Dat Girl Budgets and Vida. Okay. Again, I'll have them all linked down below. So make sure you go check them out. Tell them that Shelise sent you. So our passive income goal for 2022 is $75,000. I know y'all thinking like, what? Yes. So again, remember, the more you make, okay, you need to be able to keep more of it in-house. When I say in-house, in your pocket. And the best way to do that is to start a business. You need to put whatever you make into other vehicles where it can continue to grow for you so that you don't have to do as much to earn this type of income. So the best type of passive income for us is dividends. So I'm going to give you guys like a quick recap, Dividends 101 crash course, because I know several of you have asked me to talk about this. Now keep in mind, really learning and understand what dividends are could take me a couple of hours just talking on this video. That's why I have a dividend group. That's why I created the dividend workbook. I have a video, a clip of it up on the screen. I have it on sale since I got a lot of new subscribers for $15. Okay, so through Monday, $15. Get your dividend tracker. You can track all of your dividends. You can track all of your payments. You can even track, like I have a game in there, like what your dividends could pay for, and I will go over what our dividends could pay for later in this video. Okay, so yes, we love dividends. So what is a dividend basically? So a dividend is a payout that a company or a fund, so like an index fund or ETF, if you don't know what those are, check out this video somewhere up on the screen. But it is a payout that a company or fund gives back to its shareholders. Shareholders is just another word for investors. So if you have $10 into a company, $100 into a company, heck, if you have $100,000 into a company, you are considered a shareholder. So a company will make a certain amount of money and they would get a portion of those profits back to us, the shareholder. So that means if you have $10 worth of Target, for example, who pays a dividend? They pay 90 cents per share. That means you will get a piece of the dividend when they do pay it back out at the end of that quarter. So speaking of that, some dividends pay out different times of the year. Some companies or funds pay out every month. Some companies or funds pay out every quarter. Some pay out twice a year and some pay out just once a year. Now, keep in mind, every company does not pay a dividend. So there are hundreds of companies on the market. There are hundreds of companies of funds and ETFs and all of that that do pay a dividend, but not all of them do. So you really want to understand if a company pays a dividend or not, because if you're investing in a company and you think it pays a dividend and it doesn't, I don't want you to, feel bummed out and then as a result sell your position and, lose money or have to pay taxes if that wasn't your strategy in the first place. Now, keep in mind, when you do get your dividends, whether you DRIP, which is dividend reinvesting, or you get them cashed out, you are taxed, okay? You will be taxed ordinary income. So whatever your income tax rate is when you file your taxes, again, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not a CPA, but this is just general knowledge. And I have an article linked down below from the IRS if you wanted to go and do some more research on your own. But it is taxed at whatever your ordinary personal income tax rate is. Now, keep in mind, there's a caveat to this. If you have dividends in your Roth IRA, now remember, Roth IRA, if you want to know what that is, check out this video somewhere up on the screen. And trivia, tell me what the IRA and Roth IRA stands for. All my investing besties that will be watching me, y'all should know this, okay? So tell me what IRA stands for. But the dividends you get into your Roth IRA are not taxed. Okay, so that's the caveat to that. But keep in mind, Roth IRAs has a maximum contribution limit of $6,000 this year. So if you max that out, the next best account is the taxable brokerage account that we, show here on this channel as well. But yes, dividends are taxed, whether you get them reinvested or not. I get our dividends reinvested because I really, really do like it. I don't know. It's just, it's fun. I just like seeing our positions grow and grow and grow and grow. And keep in mind, when we do hit our early retirement number, instead of getting our dividends reinvested back into the position, we're going to cash those dividends out and live on them every month. So we'll never touch the principal of our money that we actually invested, let's say in Target. We'll never touch the actual principal. We're just going to be living off of the dividends that Target will pay us, if that makes sense. Now, keep in mind, to all of you new beginner investors, please do not invest in a company just because it pays a dividend. You really have to do your due diligence. Some companies, like I said, don't pay a dividend. Other companies cancel their dividends. Other companies decrease their dividends, and other companies will pause their dividends. So you really have to make sure you do your research on this. Again, that's why I have a lot of these groups, and I'm starting a beginner dividend investing group in September. So save your coins. I will announce all of this at the end of August. I will be doing a live, okay, on August 30th at 7:15 Eastern Standard. I will have it posted, probably a week before so that you guys can, see it up. But yeah, so hit your bell notification so that you don't miss it when I do post it, okay? But yeah, so this type of strategy, and when it comes to dividends, helped us to get to where we are today. So when you see these big dividend payouts, this is the foundation of it. Really doing our research, really looking at the companies. Don't fall in love with a company, because if the company stopped paying a dividend, you may want to get rid of it. If a company, let's say, increased their dividend, you may want to put more shares in it. Some of our favorite dividend companies is MO, ticker symbol MO, which is Austria. They are a tobacco and alcohol distributor. Some people don't like it. Some people do like it. Again, I'm an investor. I'm looking at this as a business. I'm looking at this trying to take information from Wall Street to Main Street as well. Another one of my favorite companies is Target. Again, 90 cents per share. And I love Target over Walmart because I just like to find somebody if I need them. I like the cleanliness of the store, and I like the vibe. And Target as well. One of my favorite REITs, which are real estate investment trusts, is ticker symbol O, which is Realty Income. We have like 200 shares of this, maybe 3. I'll do a portfolio update at the end of this month because we've been buying more and more and more. But one reason why I like O is because O actually they own a lot of commercial real estate. So if you go into a Walgreens, if you go into a Walmart, if you go into a Dollar Tree, they don't own the buildings that they're in. They rent those buildings from companies like O Realty Income. And the great thing about O Realty Income is that they pay their dividend out every single month. So that is super great. But yes, for this month, in terms of July, we earned about $172 in dividends. I will have it up on the screen. Now, July will be probably the final month that you will see the dividends this low. Starting in August, I can already tell you guys, we have $372 already pending. And I'm filming this video on August 4th, I think it's Saturday. Let me look it down. August 6th. I'm like, way late. Okay, August 6th. So again, guys, it's about really building up your position. Sometimes you don't need a whole lot of companies. You just need solid dividend paying companies, and just increase your share size. Work on in that dividend investing workbook that I just talked to you guys about a couple minutes ago. One of the trackers in there is getting like a half a share, then a whole share, then 5 shares, then 10 shares. Slowly build them up so that you can see bigger dividend payouts when that happens. So that is my dividend tracking stuff. So let's move on to rental income. So we do own 2 rental properties. Okay, we get $1,800 for one and $1,925 for the other. We are very, very good landlords. Our tenants do not want to leave. And so we really believe in making sure that the house is in great condition so that they can consider it their home and want to pay and take care of it. So that is, we almost are at the $4,000 mark for rental income. Now that is gross. Now we walk away with about $2,000, a little under $2,000 in terms of net. I'm trying to think. No, we get... No, I want to minus all of the mortgages. I'm doing this on screen. I'm not editing this out. I'm doing this math in my head. I do mental math, guys. Mental math. Okay, hashtag mental math. No, we get about, I think we walk away with about $700 because I'm minusing both the mortgage payments. We don't pay PMI, so that's great. I'm minusing both the mortgage payments. Plus, we like to save because we just had to replace a washer and dryer. So that's just a tip for you guys. You want to get into real estate, make sure your savings for that is up because you never know what needs to be replaced. Okay, so when you minus all of that, we walk away with about $700. That's like taxes, insurance, the mortgage payment, the savings, all of that type of stuff, if that makes sense to you guys. Moving on to interest and cash back. I really like these because, again, you if you're paying for something online, if you're going grocery shopping, be a wise credit card user. But I do use credit cards. I do believe in credit card hacking. We travel. We have 3 kids. Again, the airlines will ask you, you know, do you have a kid? And we say yes, but they don't give us any kid prices. They still charge my 9-year-old as an adult. So it costs a lot of money to fly and go different places. And so we like to credit card hack. So every time I go to the grocery store, the gas station, I'm ordering something online, paying for your investie bestie junior's sweet 16, using my card, and then I pay the bill off in full at the end of the month because we don't want to carry any interest. We get paid in interest. We don't pay out interest, if that makes sense. So those are our main sources of passive income. Now I do have like side hustle income, which I am going to share. That's my business. So that's MT, anything related. Check out my website, mt1finance.com, if you need beginner investing trackers, if you need like a one-on-one, if you want to join our groups, all of that stuff is down in the description box below. And so my referral. So that's another type of passive income. You click on my links, you open up a Robinhood account, you open up a Webull account. Again, check out my playlist. I have all of those videos of me investing. Share my screen so you see our real numbers, you see what I'm clicking on, you see our portfolios, what stocks we have, all of that good stuff. Okay, so make sure you check those out because that's another source of passive income as well. And I really do love it, if that makes sense to you guys. My husband also has his own consulting business, but I don't include that into this because he may pick up like 2 projects, maybe 3 side projects a year. And so because that's kind of like variable and up in the air, I don't really like to count that unless we know for sure like a contract is signed, if that makes sense. And I know a lot of you were so excited in my last video when I mentioned about my hubby, just side note, that he will be making some appearances in our private groups in the fall, talking about salary negotiations, career fields, how to interview, being a person of color, man or woman, in the industry that he's in. I mean, just all of these types of things. And so make sure you stay tuned for that, because that live at the end of the month, it's gonna be on, y'all. It's gonna be on. So that's like the gist of it. I am going to turn my screen around so that you all can see my spreadsheet. I do start with, like, for example, my dividends and that dividend investing workbook that I showed you. I do write all of my dividends out first before I transcribe them to the spreadsheet. Writing them out first, it allows me to really think about it a little bit. Do we want to add more shares? Do we want to maybe decrease our position in this company? Do we want to just keep things the way they are in this particular company and not do anything else? I did add a position to our dividend portfolio. I did share that with my Patreon group. Link is down below for that as well. But you will see that new position when I do our portfolio update. But I think it's 2 companies that I share with them that I started to add to our portfolio. But again, guys, I'm excited to show you like how much we made for the month of July. So make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And I'll see you over in the spreadsheet, okay? Hey guys, okay, so we're here in our passive income tracker. So we are in the month of July. So let me just highlight June. So our first rental, $1,800, second rental, $1,925. Then we have dividends, $172. Then we have my side hustle. That's with MT and YouTube. I just decided to combine them all together. That's why this is 0. $600. Referrals, 20. Fetch, 10. cash back $258. So I did have to buy a washer and dryer for one of the rental properties. So, you know, I went through Rakuten and got my 2% cash back from Lowe's. So again, if you want to use Fetch, Rakuten, all of my apps are down below, guys. And thank you so much to all of you who do use them. Like, seriously, I appreciate you. Next is interest. These are our emergency funds, sinking funds, $15.40. And then Rakuten, $10. So when you add up everything, it was $4,810.40. So in the grand scheme of things, July was probably the lowest month this year thus far. Again, things were a little slow on the business side. Everybody is kind of enjoying the summer. Even I have been like a little behind on YouTube because I'm just outside. I'm about to go on another vacation. It's just a lot going on right now. The kids are home, so I'm playing taxi. So, you know, I get it and I understand. Plus, it's always good to be able to step back a little bit from a screen or a device and just really try to enjoy life. So I'm not mad about $600. I'm grateful and appreciative to everybody who continues to support me. That's through the study groups, one-on-ones, buying a worksheet or a spreadsheet. I mean, just anything. I really, really do appreciate it. Even if you just like and watch the videos and leave a comment, that all helps. If you watch the ads on my YouTube videos, that all supports your investie bestie. Because I mean, it's hard coming out here, you know, as a woman of color talking about investing and wealth building. You don't see a lot of people that look like me. And because you guys keep coming and you keep lifting me up, helping me to become the Oprah of the investing world, I do appreciate all of you guys. Okay, all of you guys. And so yeah, so I'm going to come down so you can see our passive income. I'm going to fix these lines and everything as well, but you can see that we are done for June and July. So I'm going to just like this, make it light. So as you can see down here, so far this year we have made $36,101.08. Now keep in mind, coming over here, our passive income goal for 2022 was $75,000. I did talk about that in our overall financial goals video. I will have it up somewhere on the screen if you want to go back and take a look at what our goals were for like investing, real estate, passive income, things like that. So yes, $75,000 for 2022. That means we are currently at $36,101.08. So that means we're 48% of the way there, guys. Even if we can't knock out the $75,000 passive income goal, I mean, what we're doing is, I think, pretty darn amazing. So I'm happy with every single step in this process. And again, guys, every step you guys make forward, whether that's paying off debt, whether that's investing, whether that's budgeting, getting 1 month ahead, saving in your emergency fund, celebrate your small wins. Okay, hashtag small wins, because small wins equal big wins. All right, you have to be your biggest cheerleader and I'll be your second biggest cheerleader. Okay, because every little bit counts. So the amount remaining we have to make in order to get to that $75,000 goal is $38,898.92. So again, we're about 48% of the way there. So we're almost at that 50% mark. So we should have to hit that at the end of August. But yeah, it's really interesting to come on here month over month. I've been doing these for like over a year now. Really every month, check out my playlist, really documenting this journey, showing you guys that, you know, it's always good to have good habits when it comes to your money, when it comes to your finances, because if you don't keep track of it, who will? You work very, very hard for your money. So you want to make sure you manage it well, that you increase it and grow it so that you can achieve whatever your financial goals are. So that is the video on today. Make sure you leave me a comment, subscribe, and share. Do you track your passive income? Do you want to start tracking your passive income? Do you feel comfortable maybe exploring a side hustle so you can create passive income? Let me know. I really, really love chatting with you guys and talking about these types of things, because it really will help us close the wealth gap. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below and hit that little bell notification button so that you don't miss an upload every time your Investie Bestie posts a video. I'm also on TikTok and I'm on Instagram, so make sure you guys follow me. And until next time, I'll see y'all on the next one, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye.